Good morning. Welcome. In previous class, we discussed about the elephant and how it greedily occupied the man's hut. Following elephant one by one, the inquiry commission members, they occupied the hut, throwing the man outside. At last, he thought of a plan to not to depend on these animals for justice, and by burning all these animals inside a hut which he newly built, he got justice. Right? Yes. I told you to frame questions as much as possible. I hope most of you might have been done. Yes, let's discuss some of the questions. At least few, not around 40 to 50, few, to know how to frame questions. Who made friendship with the man? An elephant made a friendship with the man. What did the elephant ask the man? The elephant asked the man's permission to put his trunk inside the man's hut, to protect it from the torrential rain or hailstorm. Both are right. Where was the little hut of man? The little hut was at the edge of the forest. When the man permitted the elephant to put his trunk inside, what did the elephant say? The elephant said that he will return his kindness one or other day. Was there sufficient place for the man and the elephant? No, that's enough. There was the space only for the elephant's trunk and the man. What reason did the elephant give to throw the man outside? The elephant said that the man's skin is harder than his one, and he can bear the torrential rain or hailstorm. So, such like you had to frame questions. Let us discuss the questions from the text. What favor did the elephant ask the man on a rainy day? The elephant asked the man to allow him to put his trunk inside the hut to protect it from the torrential rain. According to the man, his hut had room only for him. False. How did the elephant sneak into the hut? The elephant, when permitted to put his trunk inside, following his trunk, lowered his head and went inside. According to the elephant, the man can afford to remain in the rain because the skin of man is harder than any animal. The skin of elephant is delicate. The skin of elephant is harder than that of man. Which one? The first one. The skin of the man is harder than any other animal. Here, the elephant said that the skin of the man is harder than his one, but here we had to select this because the other two are not right. This better answer is this one. How did the lion decide to solve the problem? The lion decided to solve the problem by appointing a commission of inquiry. What kind of judgment did the man expect? The man expected an impartial judgment. Why was the man unhappy with the members of the commission? Because there was no one from the man's side in the commission as a member in the commission of inquiry. Why was the man told that only jungle animals would be on the jungle commission? Nobody from man's side is well educated to know the intricacy of the jungle law. According to the elephant, the man had invited him into the hut to save his skin, to give shelter to the trunk, to save his hut from the hurricane. See, to save his hut from the hurricane. In whose favor was the judgment given? The favor of the elephant. Why did the man accept the suggestion of building a new hut? Because he was afraid of the teeth and claws of the members of commission. How did the man buy peace? Finally, by burning the hut which was occupied the jungle animals. And how did the man buy? By burning the hut which was occupied the jungle animals forcibly. Right. Why was the commission of inquiry was appointed by the king of the jungle? The commission of inquiry was appointed by the king of jungle because he wanted to solve the dispute arose between the elephant and the man for the occupation of the hut. The man was thrown outside from the elephant by the elephant into the torrential rain, and the elephant was occupying the hut. Man grumbled for this injustice, what happened to him, but the elephant was not ready to accept it. He twisted the matter, saying that the man invited him to occupy the empty space to save his hut from the hurricane. When this argument was going on, the nearby animals from the nearby forest gathered there, and just watching this, the lion, the king of the forest, came there and wanted peace and tranquility in the kingdom. So, to solve this problem, he appointed an inquiry commission. Why did the animals decide not to have anyone from the man's side on the commission of inquiry? The problem which was created between the man and the elephant regarding the position of the hut was really in favor of man. But the jungle animals were not ready to favor the man or get the judgment against the elephant. They wanted the elephant to own the house. If anyone from man's side is included in the commission of inquiry, he may oppose the decision of the other members. So they decided not to include anyone from man's side. How did the elephant justify his act of occupying the hut? It's their direct answer. He said that he regarded it as his duty to protect the interest of his friends, and this dispute arose to have caused the misunderstanding between himself and his friend there. And together with, he told that the man invited him to save his hut from being blown away from the hurricane, as the hurricane has gained access owing to the unoccupied space in the hut. The elephant considered it necessary in his friend's own interest to turn the undeveloped space to a more economic use by sitting it himself. Thus, he justified his act of occupying the hut. Do you think the verdict by the Commission of Inquiry was on the expected lines? Yes, because while they appointed the Commission of Inquiry itself, they decided to favor the elephant. That's why they didn't include any member from man's side. Moreover, the jungle elephants are strong enough and threaten this man from opposing. They knew his weakness. And as it was going on, and after the session also, the elephant bribed the members of commission with a good meal, delicious meal. So all these We can say, by all this we can say that this verdict was expected one. What fate awaited man each time to build his new hut? Sooner had he built one more hut, Mr. Rhinoceros, Mr. Buffalo, Alligator, one by one, the members of the commission, they charged in, lowering their head and ordered the man to quit. The Royal Commission again and again was formed, appointed to look into the matter, and the same finding was given. What was the finding? The judgment in favor of the elephant. This procedure was repeated until Mr. Buffalo, Mr. Leopard, Mr. Hyena, and the rest were all accommodated with the new huts. Do you agree with the action of the man at the end? Yes, we had to agree, because it's not possible to bear injustice again and again, again and again. It hurts. When a wound is scratched again and again, we can't bear the pain. The same thing happened in the case of man also. Actually, for examination, they won't ask such question, your decision. But anyhow, we had to understand whether he is right or wrong. An act of kindness is misunderstood as weakness. Discuss this with reference to the story. Yes, of course. With all feeling of kindness towards his friend elephant, the man permitted the elephant to put his trunk inside the hut. But what followed? The elephant forcibly went inside and threw the man outside. And moreover, the inquiry commission was also in favor of the elephant and permitted the man to build another house. Again and again, the same repeated. Here, the action, the act of kindness is misunderstood as weakness. It's misunderstood. Why? Because at the end, he gave back properly. Peace is costly, but it's worth the expense. What's the ironical significance of the statement? Ironical means sarcastic. Ironical means sarcastic. Every fable ends with a moral. What moral do you find in this story? Peace is costly, but it's worth the cost, right? And we are not supposed to allow anybody to control us through our kindness. Yes. Do you think the story can be read as the political satire on colonization? Of course. Why? Because the elephant represents the Kenyan people, the inhabitants, natural inhabitants of Kenya, whereas these jungle animals are the European powers. Word classes. Word is the fundamental unit of every sentence. Whatever the word we use, it has a function. Word class means parts of speech. You are familiar with these parts of speech, I think. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Are you familiar with? Right. Now here, we are going to study about verb, noun, adjective and adverb. Some words, they remain the same in more than one forms. For example, so many words are there. Wish, the easiest word. Wish. Let all your wishes come true. What do you mean? Yes, whatever you think, whatever you expect to be in your life, let all your wishes come true. There, this is noun. He wishes me good luck. He wishes me good luck. Their wishes is verb, right? Yes. So, some words can be used as verb and noun both. Got it? Here some words are there. Matter, act, fear, wish, grumble, etc. Even command also. Command. Command your subordinates to work properly. Right? Yes. I obey your command. I obey the command of my seniors. Got it? So, command. And even order also. I obey your order. Order for a pizza. Right? Yes. So, order also could be used as verb and noun. Other than verb and noun, this could be changed to some extent. Some of the words, they could be changed into adjective and adverbial forms. For example, here, educate. This is verb. Educational. This is adjective. Educational institution. Education. Noun. Got it? Yes. Here some words are given. Decide, decision, decisive. And remember always the word which end with ly becomes adverb. Normally, exemptions may be there, but normally. tion will be tion or sion. Ion will be noun. This for common, this because they'll ask you to, they'll give the verbal form, ask you to fill the blank with right form of the correct noun form. So at that time you have to remember, but not in all cases, in many cases. Right. Let's go to the exercise. Fill the blanks with the table below with the appropriate form of the word. Understand. Noun form is understanding. Understanding. And adjective, understandable. Next, accommodation, verb form, accommodate. Accommodate. Accommodation is there. Next, adjective form, accommodative. Accommodative. For that, adverbial form is not there. Effect. Sorry. Affect is the verb form. Noun form, affect itself. Affect. The effect of your words is deep in his mind. Let your words affect his behavior. Both say. Next, adjective form effective and adverbial form effectively. Effectively. See here, ly, adverbial form. Next, clearness is the noun. Verbal form, clear. And clear could be the noun form also. Is it clear? Yes. Clearness and adjective form. Clear is the adjective form also. Clear could be verb, noun and also adjective form. Adverb, clearly. When she taught, I heard it clearly. Next, fool. Don't try to fool him. Yes. Next, fool could be noun also. He's a fool. And another is there, foolishness. Foolishness. Fool, foolishness, both are noun forms. Next, adjective. Adjective is foolish. That's not a foolish decision or foolish thought. Next, foolishly. Next, noun. Considerable is adjective. Consideration is noun. Consider is the verb. Consideration is noun. Consideration. Considerable. Considerably. Is adverb. Next, protect. Protect is the verbal form. Protection. Yes, you know. Next, adjective, protective. Got it? Yes. So the exercise will be like this. And moreover, I didn't tell about these parts of speech. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word. Verb is a word which tells about an action or work. Adjective qualifies a noun. Adverb qualifies a verb. Right? Then what is a preposition? Preposition is a relating word which is placed before a noun to say its relationship with other words in the noun. Yes, right. Next. The faces of the animals were capable of no other express except the perpetual smile after the verdict. See here, no other expression, right? Verbal form. The old man stopped singing when there was a slight dash, noun form, disturbance, right? Students learned the correct pronunciation. The lion was too hasty in his judgment. Mara stood in dash, amazed, looking at the lake. Amazement. Right? Did you understand? If you have any doubt, you can message me to my WhatsApp number, which I'll give in the next class. Okay? Right. No. This is my WhatsApp number to which you can message if you have any doubt. 98446191884. I'll answer immediately. In case I couldn't see it, as soon as I see, I'll answer. Okay? But remember, we can teach. You had to work. Without working by yourself, it's not possible to understand. Listen the lessons again and again, again and again, again and again. Try to answer that photo, click the photo of the answer and send it to me. I'll correct it. If you have any confusion, if you're sure of the answer, if you don't have any doubt, no problem. Okay? Next, we are going to study about a school boy. Yes. Children want to play, right? Yes. How nature is very close to us. In junior classes, you might have been heard a Hindi poem, Seekho. Do you remember? सूरज की किरणों से सीखो जगना और जगाना, like that. Yes, whatever it may be. We learn from nature. We enjoy the nature. Maybe the flowing river, maybe the breeze, blowing breeze, maybe the shining sun, moonlight, sunshine, daytime, soil, mud, everything. We enjoy it. There is a God gift we got to enjoy our life. Whether we enjoy or not, that's different, because nowadays we go away from nature. Here, a little boy, a school boy, who is asked to go for school regularly, he don't like to go to school. Normally, at the age of 2.5 to 3, children are sent to school. Pre-KG, LKG, UKG. 3 years they learn before they join to first standard. That means before the mother's milk dries from their lips, they are sent to school. When to enjoy the childhood? But in villages, they are sent to school after 5.5 years only, after 6 only. But still, they don't like to go to school. That mechanical life, they don't like. They like to be with nature. The schoolboy says the same. He don't want to be under the cruel control of the teacher, the mechanical teaching. He wants to enjoy the nature, enjoy in the nature. He enjoy the life. What is enjoyment? They smile. Can you be smiling while the teacher is teaching or going on teaching? No. You'll get scoldings. Right? Yes. Let's see in the next class.